Okay, we are making our way out of Seattle. We're on I-5 heading north now. It's off to a rainy start so far, and I didn't put the hood up on my rain gear, so I am slightly hating life at the moment. I've got water running down the front of my chest, and if I turn my head the right way, it goes down the back of my neck, so that kind of sucks. After talking to some of my subscribers on the video about coming to Seattle, I decided that I am going to try and go the north way. It is quite a bit shorter. Just the whole reason I came down here the southern way was just because I really wanted to avoid snow, but after talking to everyone, it sounds like all the passes that way are clear. So as long as some freak snowstorm doesn't roll in, we should be pretty good. Woo! Bellingham! One of my followers lives here. I always happen to notice his really nice burnt orange paint job in his display photos every time he comments on something or likes it or whatever. So thought I'd mention that I do sometimes. No, who am I kidding? I always check out my subscribers, see what they're up to, what they're doing. Same with people that follow me on Instagram. I'm always like, what are they up to? So I sometimes check it out. Stopped to get gas, and like an idiot, I had forgot to put my passport in the tail bag. I left it in my main luggage bag, so I had to like pull the rain cover off, dig it out, put it in my jacket. I'm about it said about 40 minutes from the Sumas border crossing, so hopefully that goes pretty quick. So far it seems like there's a little bit of traffic. I did not expect this to be a town. Like when you're looking at it on the map, like it just kind of looks like a border crossing, you know, like when I come across that like Bruceville there, like there's no town, they label it so you know it's the crossing. But yeah, this is kind of cool actually. Yeah, because I was like rolling up and it's like welcome to Sumas or whatever, and it's like, huh, interesting, because I was expecting just to roll up to some customs and be on my way. Okay, as per usual, wish me luck. Made it. I actually got questioned harder coming back than when I was going down. He was just like, where'd you stay? Where was your school? What's your license plate? Where do you live? Why are you coming back across at this crossing? It's like, I don't know. I don't have a valid reason. Like, I want to. How about that? How about that? I mean, obviously I didn't say that because he could be like, you're not coming back into Canada. How about that? And then I'd be like, oh man, it looks like some crap up ahead of me, so I'm probably going to stop for a smoke here so that I can put my rain gear back on. And not that I took it off, I just undid it at the crossing to get at my passport. A little past Abbotsford, British Columbia now. This is sweet. I am just so thrilled right now. Not really though. Coquihalla Pass. Is that not that like where they filmed that show, like Highway to Hell or whatever like that, with the truckers that carry the loads through the like stupidest passes in the world? Either way, that's what we're getting into now, and it's getting cold. Like I'm not happy. My nose is running. My fingers are going numb. Maybe north wasn't the best idea. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so I'm not sure if it's going to show up on the camera or not, but if you look up towards the top of that mountain there on my left, once these trees go away, or even straight ahead in front of me, you notice how low those clouds look? Yeah. And this road's still climbing. We're not through the pass yet. Nothing else needs to be said. I'm so cold. Oh man, like this is awful. It's not snowing right now, but I mean, like there's snow on the side of the road, so I really had to let off the gas here and just drop back, because with these turns and a motorcycle, ice would probably be a bad time. Once I get to Merritt, which I think is still like 80k away, I gotta take a fucking break. Like, I'm frozen here. Like, fucking look at this, man. Guys, everyone, look at it. Like, it's still winter up here, man. God damn it. There's no sense in pulling over at one of these little rest stops here because it's like 0 degrees, 32 degrees Fahrenheit outside. So it's like I'm not gonna warm up. Like, I gotta keep going and get a little bit like out of the pass. I'm so fucked. Like, this is snowing. And it's like snowing heavy too, enough that it's getting on my visor. Shit. And I got no cell service and I'm like past the halfway point. God damn it, this sucks. Alright, I just saw it. Merritt is 62 kilometers, so like what, 40 miles? At this speed, that'll take just a touch over a half hour. But I mean, if this gets too bad, I'm gonna have to like pull over and wait it out a little bit. Okay, we're on the way down the pass now. And it's just windy as hell, but I'll take that over snow. And it's a little bit warmer now, at least. You know, like it's above 0, so like I'm gonna be much happier with that. But I'm still gonna have to take a break when I get to the next town over, because like I'm a little bit beat to fuck. Oh, he's flashing me. Good stuff. On board here. Boy, I was really cooking her though. Allegedly. Let's see what happens. Haha! Not this time. So Merritt is stupid. I'm gonna just put that right out there. Like, they do not have a gas station that is directly on the highway. I was rolling up to it and I was looking at it and I was like, okay, like this is a little bit weird. It's like, oh, Merritt, next few exits. I'm like, okay, like I'm looking at it and I'm like, those are kind of far away from the highway. Like, you know, usually you don't have to like go that far off the highway to get some gas and stuff. And then I'm like, I'm looking around the bend and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like there's a gas station just after that. Yeah, no, it turns out you take one of those exits, you go under the bridge and then it takes you to the gas station. So we're already past Merritt, and what did I see? I saw we had 69 kilometers to the next place. My range is 66, and it's windy out. Oh boy, this is just the day of experimentation. I don't think I'm gonna make it. The wind is so bad that my range, or my like available distance, is dropping off in 3s. So like rather than just going like 49, 48, it's like 49, 46. I got like 50k to go, and my range is at 12. I'm too far to turn back to that other one, and I'm out of cell service. Yeah. The low range has been on, like past the point of where it even reads kilometers for quite a while now. And we're like 10 kilometers away. Like we can make this. Like, I've been drafting this truck, I'm ducking down so that I'm not dragging on the bike. I don't know, like, oh man, this is going to be interesting to see how much fuel I put in this thing. Like, I'm stressing out here. I really don't want to be pushing this bike, like, through mountain roads. Oh my god. We made it. This will be interesting to see. 17.53 liters. I don't know what that is in gallons. But let's put it this way. This is an 18-liter tank. I am getting worn out and tired. It's been such a bad trip so far, between the wind and rain and cold and snow. And now it's just cold and windy. I don't know how much more I got in me. I mean, I made it past my original goal that I set for myself last night. But at the same time, when I set that goal, I thought I was going to be leaving a little bit later on. So it's like I wanted to make it even further on now that I was leaving earlier, if that makes sense. I don't know though. I mean, another mountain pass at nighttime when it's cold and rainy, I'm going to have to think about that one. I believe that this next town is going to be it for me. I'm going to probably end up stopping at Salmon, British Columbia. I mean, I don't know why it's getting so cold. Like, maybe because it's like the beginning of May, but you know, at the same time, like, it should be warmer than this. At least I think so. I just passed a sign. It said 116 kilometers. So that's like 65 miles to that town, Revelstoke. I don't think I can do it though. I mean, it's you got to go through another mountain pass, and I'm already getting to the point where I'm kind of like dangerous on the road because I'm so cold that I wouldn't be able to react if I had an incident. Like, let's see if it shows up on the camera. Like, this is as fast as I can grab the front brake if needed. Like, you see that? Like, like I fucking jam up my fingers, and then it's like, ugh. And then, you know, like, not to mention, like, my legs. Like, you know, if I had to do some. So, I think I'll, do the right thing this time for once. And call her at Salmon. Salmon Arm. Okay. Getting back on track. Thank God it's not raining right now. Like, it's not very warm, but at least it's not raining. I was doing some looking at the map last night. Man, I didn't go anywhere near as far as I thought I did or whatever. Like, I only went, what was it, like 600 kilometers. So I think that's what, like 450 miles? It's like, oh man, so I'm only like halfway. Like, this is going to be a long day. All right, Revelstoke, British Columbia. I think this is an excellent place to stop for a couple of cigarettes. And yeah, I should probably fill up with gas too, because the next stop is about an hour and a half or so away. I'm definitely lacking motivation today. Like, there is absolutely no doubt about that. It's cold, I'm unhappy, and like, this sucks. That's not looking promising. Every time I'm stopping, I keep looking at the map, and I'm just like, oh man, I still got a ways to go. Summit of Rogers Pass. It's cold. According to the sign, it didn't have the footage, so I'll have to convert that later, but it is 1330 meters above sea level. I'm not even going to take a guess on that. I will just put a little thing in the bottom there that says what the feet is. All right, now we're on the downhill part. Get away from some of this up there. That's nuts. Oh, what's that? You were going to stop for lunch? Oh, yeah, let's make sure it's raining when you do. Man, I'm running out of steam here. This fucking rain and cold and stuff, like, it's just wearing me out. Ugh. I have been taking this opportunity, this, like, silent time to think about future vlogs, so that's beneficial for you guys. But for this one, I haven't had a single thing to say, because I'm just sitting here like, I hate my life right now. Oh man, we're going through Golden, BC right now. So we got about, what is it, like 260 clicks till Calgary. So that'd be what, like 170 miles, something like that. We're getting into the final stretches. Once I get through these kind of mountains coming up here and I'm in like Banff, I don't really have to worry about like this mountain type weather anymore. I'll just have to deal with like the prairie winds and the rain over there. They are doing a lot of construction between here and like Kamloops, or they're just putting up these speed zones so that come July they can cash in on tickets. That could be it as well. Boy, isn't that just some good scenery? A frozen lake with snow on it. God damn it. Okay, so maybe I was a little bit wrong that once I got to a certain point, it would stop snowing. I hope this shows up on the camera, because I mean, it is snowing. What the hell? So I'm at that part now right before Lake Louise, where the highway becomes divided again and splits to 2 lanes. So at least it will be smooth sailing from here on out. Don't gotta worry too much about getting jammed up behind trucks or anything. So I'm not sure if I'll stop for another smoke or something along the way. I mean, so far today's been going way longer than it should have, and there's been way more breaks than needed, and yeah, I kind of want to get home. Past Banff, coming up on Canmore, 120 kilometers to go. That's like 70 miles. It's gonna happen. I'm sure of it. Well, would you look at that? I might actually make it home before it starts raining. Well, alright then, guys and gals. Now that we're rolling into Calgary, I'm probably just going to top up the fuel, get home, get out of these clothes, and take a hot shower or something. This right here probably could, yeah, it should actually. It'll conclude our Seattle videos and the trip to Seattle, obviously, as I'm coming into town. You know, I definitely enjoyed it. It's probably one of my favorite cities that I've been to so far. Again, though, Angry Ginger, I didn't die. At least not due to the elements. Not saying I won't die right here, but at least I didn't die on the way. If you liked it, make sure you go on and hit that subscribe button. There's a couple more trips planned for this summer. And, you know, I wish I had more time. There's definitely more stuff that I needed to see. You know, I was talking to Flying Low MC, who's based out of Tacoma, and if I even had another day, I probably would have tried messaging them on Facebook, seeing if I could meet up with them or whatever, go for a ride, but there's always next time, you know? So, thanks for taking the time and watching. Let me know what you thought of the return trip and how crappy it was. Thanks for watching. Okay, I already missed the HOV lanes. Shit.